Okay, so there has been a new beamng drive update as of today, the 15th, Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday today. I'm not really sure. Tuesday the 15th of December. They've got the winter release for beamng drive. They've completely redone the Jungle Rock Island. They've put in some new stuff in the West Coast, and they've got two new D-Series cars. I haven't done this kind of thing before, where I test out a new update or something. But I decided, hey, I like beamng drive. Let's see what it's all about. Right, right, we're loading in. Good, 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 good. There we go. I can still see through my car at this point. Let's go with this one, this fastest one there. 713 horsepower. They've outdone themselves. I don't know if that's coming through through the recording, but that sounds pretty good. Alright. Hey. Behaves well. At low speed at least. Bit of a... Is there any... There's only 3 gears. There's only 3 gears. It's not the easiest to control at high speeds either. Let's just turn this around. Right, now let's go. Let's go see what's happening in the resort. Okay, it looks good. Like from a just outside perspective, it's like an old rundown resort that's been abandoned for a while. There's a swimming pool there, which, I mean, at some point I'm going to have to drive into. A bit plain. Then again, I can't really blame them for that much for that. It's an abandoned area. There's not going to be much here if it's abandoned. It's going to have been looted. Alright, let's just get around the other side. Ooh, there's an upstairs. You can go upstairs. Right, let's see what's happening up here then. Lots of power. Lots of power in this. At the top. I can go to the roof. This does remind me a lot of the construction site in Utah, but slightly bigger. And that's failed. Rear drive shaft broken. It's zero-wheel drive now. It does give you the vibe of a deserted resort, which is, I think, what they're going for. So, the last thing left to do, drive it into the swimming pool. Alright, alright. Oh. Oh. Okay. That's a bit disappointing. Alright. Let's head on over to the next area. Okay, so we're coming up to the hangar now. As you can see, the whole area is now paved, which is always a good thing. Get this up to speed so that it quiets down a bit. There you go. The whole area is now actually covered in something that you won't bump around on, which is always good. You won't have to stop your cars from hilariously losing control halfway down it. Good for some people, probably not good for some. Not good for others. Alright. I saw the hangar in the trailer for it. And it looked really cool, and I gotta say, that looks awesome. I think what they've done is they've tried to make it look more abandoned than it was before, and it's worked, because that really does. It's covered in vines and moss. It's really rusty, and the panels are missing. That's really good. And I also been excited to see the observatory, because that's been completely redone. So let's go see what that looks like. Okay, so we're now coming up to the observatory, which is a lot different to before. I mean, there's still an area that you can go and jump off the edge, but it's not right where the cars spawn this time. Because I did just load in a car, and I mean, this is the car that I loaded in, and it's here. I mean, you can turn right, and you go off the edge, but it's not straight ahead. Well, sorry, not straight ahead. It's not straight behind, which is a bit better, and it doesn't mean that you won't accidentally just reverse off the edge. They have removed the 2 hangar things that were there, which is a slight bummer, but I think it has worked in all, because this place looks really cool, that place looks really cool, and everything's overgrown. I think what they've done is they've taken away all of the newer looking things. They have taken away all of the new looking things and made it look deserted and like it's been here for hundreds of years. Well, not even hundreds, like maybe 50 years, but everything looks a lot older than it did before. Alright, I think the port has stayed exactly the same, so I think there's only one area left to actually go and look at. Okay, now that I'm in the industrial area here, it is definitely looking a lot like the industrial area of the map itself, or just the industrial area map. There's lots of buildings, there's a lot more than there was before, and these all seem slightly newer. Almost as if people had been working here. There's a couple of crates there. What's this? Oh, Mag's headroom. Of course, gotta love the hangars that you can drive through. There's still enough room to mess around in drift cars and rally cars. But it does seem a bit more cramped. Like there's less room to maneuver. Could be this massive car. There you go. Also a bit muddier. There's almost looking like army barracks there. I think I'm most pleased with this, because this looks really cool. It looks more modern, but it looks old at the same time. It's quite impressive. There you go. Put into park. What I'm not so impressed about is the trucks. I've driven them all apart from one around this map so far and in different parts of the review. The trucks are not for me. They'd be for some people who are good at like rock climbing and trials. I'm not that kind of person though. I enjoy doing destructions and stuff. And all in all, I think they're good, but not for me. If you're someone who likes doing things with this kind of car and likes racing off-road, then these cars will be awesome, and I highly recommend them. But unless you're doing that, they're a bit loud to drive around. They're not that good with all the gears, because I'm doing 30 miles an hour. It's so loud, and I can't change up because it's a 3-speed automatic. Or sorry, dual clutch, but it's not a dual clutch because I can't actually put it into D. It's neutral or M1. Bit confusing, but all in all, everything so far seems decent. I've gone through all the new areas apart from the just looking around, which doesn't look too different. That's probably because I'm on lowish settings because I'm recording, and my PC can't handle high settings. If there is any areas that I've missed, please let me know, and I shall try and cover them again. And I'm going to go and switch over to the new parts in the West Coast map now. I think it's the West Coast. I may be mistaken. Okay, so loading into the West Coast, nothing on the drag track. Nothing seems that different apart from these flags and the placement of those tents there. As you look around, you can see that some things have definitely changed. Especially that. What is that? As before, there was no road here, it just went straight up. Ah, yep. Yeah, it has got this on the trailer. This is like a industrial site. Like an industrial complex, that's the word for it. More like factories, buildings, like mechanic shops even. It's more like work oriented. It's storage pods, there you go. And they're still there from before. Yeah, it's a nice touch. I like that actually. Alright, where's next to go? Tennis court still there. Let's go and see if there's anything new in the town. Okay, after about 5 minutes of searching, I finally found it. It's a central station, and you can see where it is on the map. I think this looks like a typical train station. I haven't been to a ton in my life, but I've seen a couple. I'm not sure what's going to be back here. Let's see if I should get. Can you actually get back there? Yeah, you can. I mean, I think that's pretty impossible to get up those stairs. If someone someone has got up those stairs, then please message me on Instagram or on Discord or Twitter. Links are in the description. Please tell me where that is. All right, let's go down here. All right, sure. Let's go with that. It's still drivable. Let's go. Hey, what's over here? Oh, and we're out. Let's do it quick. Quick 180. Back in. Big long straight down here. Wasn't quite as long as I thought actually. That's ended. That's what I get for not planning at all, but then again, then it wouldn't have been a fair review. None of this I've practiced beforehand. I haven't been to any of these places before recording. I literally finished updating it about 5 minutes before I started recording. Hey, I think there's only one more place to actually go on this map. That's the tunnels. Okay, I think this is going to be a very short part of the video because here's the tunnels. It does make the car's engine sound better, so I'm just going to stick it at first and see what happens. Not bad for an inline 4. Okay, let's... Yeah, I mean, it's a tunnel. Well, a long tunnel. I mean, that does explain why part of it was cut off and that you couldn't get there before. I'm happy that I can now go where I wanted to go in this map. And the two ends are now joined together and have to go around the entire map to get there. It may have been like that before, but I've never found a way to get through. I think that concludes my review of this area. If there's anything that I've missed out or you want me to go over in a bit more detail, then let me know in the comments or on Instagram or Discord. Yeah, this has actually been quite good. I'm probably going to do this for newer updates on games, if they happen that often. Yeah, thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.